You know your local Starbucks. The place that not only sells coffee, but is also like the most popular neighborhood office. The place that's filled with college students, tutors, and MLM recruiters. Bars. Yesterday, as I was driving back from my local Starbucks, I happened to miss one of my turns, so I had to take a detour. And not even within 2 minutes, I drove past another Starbucks. That got me thinking, like, is there really that big of a market around here where they have 2 freestanding Starbucks within less than a mile of each other? So I looked into it, and no. There is not a market in this area for 2 Starbucks. There's a market for 4. There are 4 Starbucks within a 1-mile radius of my apartment. Now, is that considered overkill done in typical American fashion? Yeah, but I was looking at a map and it made some sort of sense to have that many Starbucks in one area. Because of the road layout and the flow of traffic, each Starbucks is not as easy to get to in some areas. But I do want to demonstrate how ridiculous this is, so I want to do a Starbucks challenge. No, I'm not talking about ordering every drink off the menu, trying to blind test each one. Believe me, that's not me. I want to visit all 4 local Starbucks, order a drink from each, and see if I can make it back to my apartment in under 30 minutes. Alright, a few things to note. 1, I will not be ordering drinks ahead of time. I'm just gonna take whatever the world throws at me. If I'm stuck behind a 5-person line, then so be it. 2 of the 4 stores are walk-in only, and I'm giving myself 30 minutes from the time I walk out of my apartment door to the time I walk back in. So yeah, that's what I'll have to go through in under 30 minutes. I am ready for some coffee. Oh shit, I got something that'll help us. Hold on. So this right here is an hourglass, but it's really a half an hourglass. And so I think I'm just gonna race against this thing. So from the moment that I walk out the door, I'll flip this and then I'll try to make it back before all this goes. You know how hourglass works. Why am I telling you? All right, so I'm ready. Let's see if we can complete this challenge. Okay, starting this challenge in 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, I hope you enjoyed my previously recorded action sequence. So you guys probably wondering, like, why am I wearing these ridiculous headphones? Well, I realized I probably should have a mic. Xbox mic is the only mic I have. And I'm not gonna lie, I feel like a badass pilot. Requesting vector, over.
Flight 209er, clear for vector, over.
Roger, roger. This is my first walk-in stop, and there's a parking spot right there for me. Oh my god, we might be okay, guys. Back in a second. That went perfectly. It sure smells like Starbucks. Actually, now would be a great time for a fun fact. Did you know that in 1985, Starbucks prohibited smoking? Not because they cared about people, but because they cared about the smell of their stores. So that smell that sticks to your clothes as you walk out of a Starbucks, that's not going away anytime soon, just letting you know. Oh yeah, that's hot. Woo! Alright, so this next one's gonna be the drive-thru. Like I said, this one is only 0.6 miles away from the previous one. Ah shit, just realized it just tinted my windows and I can't roll them down. This might cause a problem. I got a sunroof though. Hi, can I go over the tall pike? Alright, just got my second cup. Funny thing about that one was, like, she kept ringing my card through. I wonder if they think I'm pulling one on them. Shit, this one's way hotter than that one. I like that. Now I get to compare what local Starbucks gives the fresher brew. And I'll be back in a second, guys. Yeah, so that one wasn't as smooth as the other two. It had one guy, and then there was already one other person in front of me, and he ordered some monstrosity. I'm actually kind of getting into this. As we're nearing the final stretch, I think it's time for another Starbucks fact. Did you know there are over 87,000 combinations of Starbucks drinks? 87,000. Why not try to spice up your life by getting a different drink every day? Alright, can I go with a tall pike?
Correct.
I don't need any more spice in my life. Thank you. Take it easy. All right, I'm stuck at the last light. My hand's wet. I think we got, I don't want to do math right now. Light just turned green. Here we go. Yeah, so I didn't make it. Ah, look at that. Didn't make it. I ended up completing the challenge in 38 minutes rather than what I was aiming for, my 30. I thought the first two stops were fine. I have no one in front of me. I was able to just get up and go, and I was able to get that done in like 13 minutes. If I stuck with that kind of pace with the last two, I feel like I would have been able to complete the challenge. To conclude, I did not complete my under 30 minutes, but I got 4 in under 40 minutes. I feel like 10 minutes each Starbucks, I don't see anyone else doing that. I feel like that's a victory in itself. Never been done. I'm just gonna give myself the record for that. Let's get a little trophy right here. Original Starbucks challenge. I set the bar. I feel like that's not gonna be broken. All right, that about does it. Thanks for watching.